Let us pray. Almighty God, who in your wisdom and goodness have appointed the offices of leaders and parliaments for the welfare of society and the just government of the people, we beseech you to behold with your abundant favor us, your servants, whom you've been pleased to call to the performance of important trusts in this republic. Let your blessings descend upon us here assembled, and grant that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and a faithful a manner as to promote your honor and glory, and to advance the peace, prosperity, and welfare of our country and of those whose interests you've committed to our charge. Amen. Next order.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Honorable members, I have 2 communications to make. The first one, I wish to recognize 91 students from Durumo Secondary School in Nyahururu who are accompanied by their teachers, namely Mr. Peter Kamau, Mr. Rono Gilbert, Madam Susan Kariuki, Mr. Frederick Kimani. In our tradition of recognizing and welcoming visitors, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to the County Assembly of Nakuru. Karibuni sana. Honorable members, I have another. Sorry. This one will come later. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Honorable members, I have a message. I have received a message from Her Excellency the Governor. In accordance with the Constitution of Kenya 2010, Part 7, Section 58A of the County Government Act 2012, and its amendment thereof, I am in receipt from the Office of Her Excellency the Governor the following members of the County Public Service Board Selection Panel. 1, Peter Mutahi Wadia for the position of Chairperson. 2, Peter Redon Mwangi, who is an advocate of the High Court. 3, Redemptor Adongo Wayuwere, representing the Association of Workers. 4, Margaret Kibosia, coming from the private sector. 5, Mase Wangari Thairo, who is an accountant. She's representing the accountants, that is the ISPAC. Consequently, the names start committed to the Committee on Appointment for vetting. Thank you. Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Honorable members, there is a report of the Committee on JLAC on the petition by Laban Omusundi restraining the county government from outsourcing external counsels. The chair.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On behalf of the Committee on JLAC, I stand to give a report on petition restraining the county government from outsourcing external counsel. The County Assembly, Mr. Speaker, sir, received a petition from Mr. Laban Omusundi, Grassroots Civilian Oversight Initiative. The petitioner employed the County Assembly to consider a petition restraining the county government from outsourcing external counsel due to the high legal fees incurred. Pursuant to Standing Order 205, the Honorable Speaker committed the petition to the Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs for consideration. Mr. Speaker, sir, my committee is established under Standing Order 194A of the Standing Order of this Honorable House. Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to express gratitude to your office and the office of the Clerk of the Assembly for the support extended to the committee in discharging its mandate. I appreciate the committee members for their valuable dedication to this subject matter. Finally, I wish to applaud the petitioner Laban Omusundi for his zeal in his advocacy for good governance. On behalf of the committee, it is now my pleasant duty to present this petition report to the Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs on the petition restraining the county government from outsourcing external legal counsel. Pursuant to Article 119 of the Constitution of Kenya, as read together with Section 15 of the County Government Act, Cap 265, Laws of Kenya, and Standing Order number 187 and 198, 197 and 198, 1A of the County Assembly of Nakuru Standing Orders, the Office of the Clerk received a petition from Mr. Laban Omusundi, a resident of Nakuru County and the Executive Director of the Grassroots Civilian Oversight Initiative, urging the County Assembly to consider restraining outsourcing of legal service given the mandate of the and capacity of the Office of the County Attorney. This petition was reported and subsequently submitted to JLAC Committee for consideration pursuant to Article 205(1). An overview of the petition. The petition, which is attached here, Mr. Speaker, sir, drew the attention of the Assembly to the following reasons for considering restraining the county government from outsourcing legal fees. 1, the reports of the Controller of Budget indicating that millions of taxpayers' money are paid to legal law firms for representing the county government in cases, yet there is an established functioning county attorney's office which is legally mandated to represent the county in legal matters. The second consideration for the petitioner was to the allegation of deliberate, erroneous, and unprocedural administrative decisions of dismissing county employees by the county executive oblivious of its consequences. The third one was monies used to pay legal fees could be utilized for service delivery to the citizenry. The prayer of the petition was to urge the county government of Nakuru to restrain the county government from outsourcing external counsels. The legal framework of the petitioner, Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee decision on the matter was guided by the following legal framework. 1, the right to petition. The Constitution of Kenya 2010, Article 37 of the Constitution stipulates that every person has the right peaceably and unarmed to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions to public authorities. The County Government Act, Cap 265, Laws of Kenya, Section 15, confers to the citizen the right to petition the County Assembly to consider any matter within its authority, including, but not limited, to enacting, amending, or repealing any of its legislation. Section 88 provides for the right of citizens to petition the county government on any matter within its function. Section 89 confers upon the county government authorities, agencies, and agents the duty to respond expeditiously to petitions and challenges from citizens. The last one, the second schedule of Cap 265 provides for the inclusion of various matters in the County Assembly standing orders, including but not limited to how to address public petition. Mr. Speaker, sir, we had engagement with the consultant. Sections 16.1 of the Office of the County Attorney Cap 265E Laws of Kenya provides a department or public entity established within a county executive shall not engage the services of a consultant to render any legal services relating to the functions of the county attorney without the approval of the executive committee. This is the guiding principles why the office of the county attorney should outsource. It is guided by that law. The procedure adopted by the committee, in view of the legal provision herein stated above, the committee resolved to: 1, we invited the petitioner for oral submission, and in his oral submission, which he appeared before the committee on 18th June of 2024 and submitted as follows. The past reports by the Controller of Budget indicated that millions of taxpayers' money had been utilized by the county executive to pay legal firms for representing it in court. This was despite the fact that there was an established county attorney's office which was legally mandated to represent the county government in court. His second submission was, further, he intimated that there was a rise in the number of cases filed against the county government attributed to the negligence of the county government officials tasked to collaborate the allegations. The petition failed to provide any evidence to substantiate the allegations. The third one, he concluded by posting that the colossal amounts of money used to pay external counsels could be better utilized to provide services to the citizen. Further, Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee invited the county attorney, who appeared before the committee on 9th July 2024 and submitted as follows. The county attorney said that the reason why they outsource the services, it's because of the shortage of human resource in his office. Second was lack of expertise to handle complex cases. This was caused by the poor remuneration of counsel serving in his office, thus deterring the attracting and retention of the best legal minds. The third one was cases which presented scenarios conflict of interest. The other one was inadequate training and capacity building of his officers in alternative dispute resolution mechanism, which is provided for by the Constitution for us to be able to solve issues. The ADR, as the acronym for alternative dispute resolution, has been identified as a mechanism of reducing case backlog, translating to significant reduction of fees incurred. And the fifth one was lack of non-monetary motivation in the county attorney's office. While financial incentives are important, non-monetary motivation plays a critical role in employee morale, productivity, and retention, including 1, overcrowding due to lack of enough office space, thus interfering in their privacy and comfort. Second, lack of the updated legal research tools, case management systems, or document automation software. Thus, attorneys are forced to rely on manual processes. This in return reduces the speed and quality of legal analysis, record keeping, and drafting. The last one was lack of requisite number of motor vehicles in the department to attend court sessions, site inspections, public consultations, or meetings with other agencies. This causes delays, missed engagements, and dependence on other departments. Tasked to submit evidence to support the executive compliance with Section 16.1 of the Office of the County Attorney Act, the office undertook to supply the necessary documentation at a later date. The committee was also cognizant of the fact that the petitioner had submitted a similar petition to the Senate seeking to bar all the counties from outsourcing legal services in view of the establishment of the Office of the County Attorneys. The Senate petition was committed to the joint committees of JLAC, that is Justice and Legal Affairs Committee, and Devolution and Intergovernmental, which invited various stakeholders, including the Law Society of Kenya, the National Commission of Human Rights, the Controller of Budget, Office of the Auditor General, Council of Governors, and County Attorneys Forum, and made the following observation. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is now the observation from our counterpart in the Senate, which we relied upon because this petition was running concurrently in our House and also in the Senate. And these are the observations from the Senate. That the Office of the County Attorneys were facing challenges that hindered their performance and effectiveness, including county legal counsels lacked relevant skills and expertise to handle complex court cases. Second, inadequate remuneration for county legal counsel and non-payment of allowances. The third one is insufficient budget allocation for the Office of the County Attorney, and inadequate staff hindering the smooth running of the office. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Constitution of Kenya, the County Government Act, Cap 265 laws of Kenya, the Public Procurement and the Asset Disposal Act, and the Advocates Remuneration Order regulates the outsourcing of legal services in counties based by establishing the legal framework for accountability, transparency, and proper use of public resources. County governments fail to adhere to these laws, thereby leading to misuse and loss of public funds. Mr. Speaker, sir, the Controller of Budget report, that is 2013, from 2013, 2014 to 2023, 2024, the gross legal fees billed by private legal firms was to the tune of 30 billion 612,420,704 Kenyan shillings. Out of this total amount of legal fees paid, out of this, the total amount of legal fees paid was 4,818,270,337 Kenyan shillings. And pending amount to be paid was to the tune of 25,420,311,070 shillings. The Auditor General reports also highlighted the significant accrual of pending bills due to non-payment of legal fees, some of which were more than the county executive own source revenue. The Nakuru government was reported among the counties with the highest outstanding legal fees to the tune of 485,114. Expenditure on legal fees was high, with the irregularities in the expenditure reported by counties causing doubt on the accuracy of the legal fees. Thus, the need to adhere to the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act when outsourcing legal services and ensuring the fees charged are in the line with the provision in the Advocates' Remuneration Order and relevant statutes. Mr. Speaker, the county government lacked the necessary documentation to support expenditure on external legal services, making it difficult to audit the funds. Also, Mr. Speaker, there was an observation that there was a variance in the salaries and allowances payable to legal counsels at the national and county governments. Some county governments have been unable to implement payment of allowances to legal counsels, thus perpetuating unfair labor practice and affecting their ability to retain county legal counsels. Mr. Speaker, sir, restraining county governments fully from outsourcing legal services may violate the provisions of the Constitution, the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act, and other relevant statutes. Mr. Speaker, sir, finally, the observation from the Senate was there is need to develop clear strategies outlining the circumstances under which legal services should be outsourced and the procedures to be followed. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, as a committee, we also had our observation. And in view of the submission, the committee observed as follows. 1, the non-compliance with legal provisions on outsourcing legal service. Despite the express provision of Section 16(1) of the Office of the County Attorney Act, which clearly outlines the specific circumstances under which a department or public entity within a county executive may engage external legal consultants, the County Attorney's Office did not provide sufficient evidence to demonstrate compliance with these statutory requirements when outsourcing legal service. The second observation from the committee was the opaqueness of the process. There was a notable lack of transparency in the manner legal cases were allocated to various law firms. Additionally, the criteria used to assign cases and determine legal fees was unclear, particularly in relation to the harmonization of fee notes, where the actual services rendered. This raised concerns over the potential inflation of legal costs incurred by the county government. The third observation from the committee, Mr. Speaker, sir, was underutilization of alternative dispute resolution mechanism. Although the Constitution and the judiciary advocate for the use of the ADR as a more cost-effective and efficient method of resolving disputes, the county government had not adequately embraced this mechanism. This had resulted in a backlog of cases and increased the legal expenditure. Mr. Speaker, sir, the last observation from the committee was the suboptimal functioning of the county attorney's office. The committee observed that the office of the county attorney was not functioning at its full potential. This inefficiency may have negatively impacted the delivery of legal services and the overall management of legal affairs within the county government. From the observation that we had, Mr. Speaker, sir, we came up with some recommendation. Whereas the petitioner raised fundamental issues with regards to outsourcing of external legal counsel, the county assembly cannot fully restrain the county government from outsourcing, as this would violate the Constitution, the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act, and the County Government Act. In view of the observations by the committee, we recommended as follows: that the county attorney's office should strictly adhere to the provision of Section 16(1) of the Office of the County Attorney Act, where engaging external legal counsel by developing and implementing standard operating procedures for outsourcing legal services, including clear documentation of justification, approval processes, and contractual compliance, and maintaining a central register of all outsourced legal services, detailing the scope of work, legal justification for outsourcing, and the approval trial to enhance accountability. The second recommendation from the committee, Mr. Speaker, sir, was that the Office of the County Attorney to establish and enforce a comprehensive legal services policy that outlines objective criteria for allocating cases to law firms, including expertise, past performance, and cost effectiveness. Additionally, develop a case allocation and tracking system to document decision made, firms involved, progress, and cost incurred. The third recommendation, Mr. Speaker, sir, that the Office of the County Attorney to formulate and implement an alternative dispute resolution policy framework to encourage the resolution of disputes through mediation, arbitration, and negotiation before resorting to litigation, through building internal capacity and awareness within departments on the benefits and processes of ADR through regular training and workshops. The fourth one, Mr. Speaker, sir, the Office of the County Attorney to conduct a capacity, that we should conduct a capacity assessment of that office to identify gaps in staffing, skills, infrastructure, and resources. This will aid in recruiting and or reassigning qualified legal professions to enhance internal capacity and providing continuous professional development for existing staff. Finally, Mr. Speaker, sir, the recommendation from the committee was that provision of additional budgetary resources to the Office of the Controller, Office of the County Attorney is essential to support the effective implementation of the outline recommendation. This increased funding will enable the Office of the County Attorney to operate more efficiently and to fulfill its mandate optimally. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to take this opportunity to thank the committee members for giving their inputs on these reports, and also, as I started, also to give the Office of the Speaker for the support that you accorded to my committee. Mr. Speaker, sir, that is the report from the Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Chair of the Committee on Justice and Legal Affairs. Thank you for looking at that petition and coming up with the committee observations and recommendations. So for now, I'm going to allow two members, one on my left, another on my right, to just comment on a brief comment on this report. The member for London Ward.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for this opportunity. I also take this opportunity to thank and appreciate the JLAC committee for the good work that they have been able to come up with. Also, I join you and my fellow members to welcome a student from Nyahururu and tell them that future is luminous, and because they are working, majority of them are working maybe to be lawyers, they are working to be doctors. I want to tell them that they are in good direction, because for you to become a lawyer, you have to get to university. For you to be in university, you have to be in high school so that you can get to university. So I'm telling them their dreams are still valid, and there is still room for them to improve and to work onto their dreams, Mr. Speaker. Coming to the agenda, Mr. Speaker, as a committee, we were able to look on so many issues that we have been able to be taken through by the chair. Number one issue that, Mr. Speaker, we looked into, Mr. Speaker, is about resources. Happening that we have limited resources, we realized as a department there was no possibility for us maybe to limit them from maybe getting or outsourcing such services, because in our department maybe we may lack certain expertise or people with skills that can be able to handle certain court cases, Mr. Speaker. Also, personnel was a problem, Mr. Speaker, and having less individual personnel that are working in department, and we have so many cases or issues that are being handled by the county, Mr. Speaker, sir, it also was an issue. Also, Mr. Speaker, sir, in terms, we were able to look if there is a way that we can be able to ensure we structure ourselves in a good way so that we can be able to apply ADRs, whereby we can have engagement in terms of mediation so that we can be able to solve some other issues or cases. It will be a plus from our side as county. Whereas the idea that the petitioner had was good, but in terms of time, it was very untimely because of resources. But I believe in future it is something that can be looked into, and maybe it can be able to resolve some issues. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I raise to support the report.
Thank you. The Honorable Evelyn Jepkuri.
Honorable Speaker, thank you so much for this chance. Also, let me rise to support the motion. Let me actually thank the chair for taking us through as a committee. The process has been long, but finally we have done it. So also let me thank the members for cooperating to make this journey a success. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The petitioner will be notified through the office of the clerk. Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion.
There is a motion by the Honorable Chairperson, Committee on Budget and Appropriations.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and the House at large. Before I begin, I want to appreciate the good students from Nyahururu. Welcome to the House of Rose. This is where we start beautiful careers, and having teachers who mind about you seeing the future at a mirror or at a glance. I feel that the country will be headed to a better direction because you are the future leaders. And today we state that we are the leaders today. Mr. Speaker, I would wish to present to this House the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriation on its consideration of the Annual Development Plan, ADP 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, this is a very crucial paper in the country and in the counties, because this paper is one paper that mandates us to proceed with the budget. As you can realize, Mr. Speaker, both the National Assembly, the counties, are in a process of preparing our budgets. And as such, Mr. Speaker, this is the first paper. The paper was introduced to the Assembly last year, September, Mr. Speaker. And as such, we have even gone behind schedule into its passage. Mr. Speaker, sir, the mandate of the Budget Committee, the Budget and Appropriation Committee is established under Standing Order 189 and is mandated to investigate, inquire into the report on all matters related to coordination, control, and monitoring of the county budget, discuss, review the estimates, and make recommendations to the Assembly. Mr. Speaker, we also examine bills related to the county budget, including appropriation bills and evaluate tax estimates, economic and budgetary policies, and programs with direct budget outlays. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Standing Order 189D, the Budget and Appropriation Committee discussed and reviewed the 2025-2026 Annual Development Plan and made recommendations to the Assembly, taking into account the recommendation of the sectoral committees and the provisions of the Article 126(1) of the Public Finance Management Act, 2012. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 126 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, the Annual Development Plan was submitted on 30th of August 2024 and consequently tabled and committed to the Budget and Appropriation Committee on the 10th of September 2024, Mr. Speaker. And the committee made a retreat, Mr. Speaker, in Panari Hotel in Nyahururu, Mr. Speaker, and we discussed this bill or this paper accordingly. Acknowledgement, Mr. Speaker. I wish to acknowledge the office of the Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, because you have accorded us the good atmosphere as a committee to go through this paper deeply, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the committee is deeply grateful to the leadership of the Nakuru County government, including the governor, the deputy, and his team, and her team, for their unwavering commitment to the development and well-being of our county. The committee further, Mr. Speaker, wishes to recognize the good work that we have received from the finance and economic planning, whose adept direction and guidance were instrumental in the successful completion of this endeavor. Mr. Speaker, I wish to now go to the matter of this report. The overview of this report, Mr. Speaker. Honorable Speaker, the Public Finance Management Act, PFM 2012, Section 126, trains the county planning framework with, which provides the preparation of various plans, among them the annual development plans, ADPs. This is an extract of the CIDP, Mr. Speaker, of which the CIDP, we have a document that runs the county for 5 years. So these are an excerpt, or what will be entailed in this paper is what the county government of Nakuru will commit to do appropriately within the budget that will be in this assembly within a short while, Mr. Speaker. The ADP 2025-2026, Honorable Speaker, was developed through collaborative and inclusive process, including and involving all stakeholders, including the public, organized groups, professionals, development partners, and investors. Public participation forums were held across all sub-counties, ensuring that the contributions of all stakeholders were reflected and enacted in this paper. This policy document, Honorable Speaker, focuses on prioritizing high-impact transformative programs, sectoral interventions, and flagship projects designed to enhance the well-being of Nakuru County citizens. It highlights the county government's dedication to improving healthcare by upgrading health infrastructure and increasing access to quality services. Mr. Speaker, honorable members can follow that on the part of the tablet that they have on the table, Mr. Speaker, for the purpose of us covering the document and also members contributing. Mr. Speaker, I wish to take members to page 12 of this document on their tabs, Mr. Speaker. The County Strategic Priorities Program and Projects for 2025-2026. This section, Honorable Speaker, highlights the county plans and priorities as detailed by the county sectors, subsectors. It provides discussion on the sector goals and objectives, summarizes on planned programs and projects for the financial year 2025-2026. In addition, various stakeholders' roles and cross-sectoral linkage in relation to the sectors' mandates are further elaborated. Mr. Speaker, in agriculture, rural and urban development. The agriculture, rural and urban development, ARUD sector comprises 4 subsectors, namely agriculture, livestock, fisheries, lands, housing, urban development, and physical planning. Nakuru City, Naivasha Municipality, Gilgil Municipality, and Moro Municipality. The overall goal of the sector is to attain food security, sustainable land management, and development of affordable housing and urban infrastructure. And indeed, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have houses or urban housing that has already, programs have started within the county. Agriculture, livestock, fisheries, and veterinary services. The agriculture, livestock, and fisheries subsector, Honorable Speaker, plans to support agriculture productivity through improvement of crop production and management, and improve livestock production and management through improving breeds and increasing commercialization of livestock and livestock products. Mr. Speaker, it is worth noting that when we are doing our budget, whether at ward level, at the HQ level, that members note that this is a commitment that this document gives us, and as such, these are some of the things that should not miss within the big document that we have. That we should procure and distribute chickens within Nakuru County, that is Kanyere chickens, produce and procure and distribute dairy goods for farmers, mainly those at our rural areas, procure and distribute sheep to farmers, establish of new hectares of pastures and fodders, procure and install 5 number of milk coolers, as well as operationalizing other 5 more. Purchase of 2 pasteurizers, train 200 number of livestock farmers. Mr. Speaker, it goes further down there. Down there we have distribute 7 million number of bilateral and planting materials, distribute 270 stock, 270,000 fingerings within our lakes, so that if you go to Lake Naivasha, Sorai, or in any other lake within Nakuru County, you can have the supply of fish being there. We also intend to do orange seedlings within Nakuru County and arrow roots suckers, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, that is within agriculture. In lands, physical planning, housing, and urban development, Honorable Speaker, we plan to prepare 1 land management bills, survey 3 market centers, survey 5 number of county estates, map 1,000 number of public land parcels. Mr. Speaker, we also wish to establish 1 ABMT centers, procure and interlocking machines, conduct 1 feasibility study, among others, Mr. Speaker. In Nakuru City, this is where we are today, we intend to, Honorable Speaker, construct 2 kilometers of non-motorized, that is cab roads within Nakuru City Center. We also wish to do 1 kilometer of bitumen, that is tarmacking, within Nakuru City. And I hope that members have realized that for those who have gone through the budget this year, we have put aside for the Nakuru City 282 million Kenyan shillings for the purpose of the NMT and also the tarmacking within Nakuru City. During the public participation, I think members saw that. Installation and maintain of 30 number of street lights, install and maintain 2 number of flood lights, Mr. Speaker. The street lighting are these retro matter that normally run across the roads. But the big or the tallest mast that we have, the flood lights we have. Construct 1.5 kilometers of storm water drains. Install 10 solid waste bins, Mr. Speaker, within. Mr. Speaker, we have that one. They also intend to hold 1 city marathon, Mr. Speaker, within Nakuru City. I also encourage that the municipalities, that is Gilgil, Naivasha, Moro, Mr. Speaker, they should also consider doing a marathon within their town for the purpose of encouraging the people. In Naivasha municipality, Mr. Speaker, we shall construct 150 number of parking slots, Mr. Speaker. For those who have been within Naivasha, you'll always realize that along Mamangina, Kariuki Chotara Road, Mr. Speaker, the constructions have already begun. According to the area plan that we had, Mr. Speaker, this year, Mr. Speaker, we also wish to do further cabros within the town so that we have real revenue coming out, Mr. Speaker. Install and maintain 5 number of solar street lights, Mr. Speaker. That one is what we intend to do this year. Develop 4 kilometers of sewer reticulation, Mr. Speaker. Improve drainage, Mr. Speaker. And also improve our roads, Mr. Speaker, by doing NMT, Mr. Speaker. That is 2 kilometers that we shall be doing across the town, Mr. Speaker. And also rehabilitate our municipalities, mostly for cycling purposes, and construct 1 new market, Mr. Speaker. And within the new budget, Mr. Speaker, there is an allocation of markets within Naivasha, only that we didn't have 1, but we have several markets, Mr. Speaker, including a market at Karagita, Kiwanjandenge, Mr. Speaker. We have another one at Oserian, Mr. Speaker. We have one at Kehoto, Mr. Speaker. At a tune of around 400 million, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having all these markets being built. In Gilgil municipality, Mr. Speaker, today, Mr. Speaker, if you go to Gilgil town, you will realize that carburing works are ongoing, Mr. Speaker. And within the budget of this year, Mr. Speaker, we are going to do 130 million, Mr. Speaker, both for butamen and also for the cabros within Gilgil municipality, Mr. Speaker. It is our youngest municipality, it and Moro municipality, only that Gilgil this time starts, Moro will proceed in the next one, Mr. Speaker. We shall, the aim of this, Mr. Speaker, is to increase the number of parking lots, Mr. Speaker, for the purpose of our own on-source revenue, Mr. Speaker. We shall also do tarmacs of 5-kilometer roads within Gilgil, Mr. Speaker, purchase and install 5 number of litter bins within Gilgil town. Mr. Speaker, those are some of the things that we have within Gilgil. In Moro municipality, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having 200 parking slots within with cabros, Mr. Speaker, and some of these works have already begun within Moro, or the procurement is at its tail end. Install 20 solar streets and construct 4 kilometers of drainages within that area, Mr. Speaker. Construct 5 Juakari sheds within Moro. Infrastructure, Honorable Speaker, we shall be doing as Nakuru County within this financial year. The aim of this ADP is that we shall be doing grading and grade and gravel over 700 kilometers of roads, tarmac and maintain more than 4.5 kilometers of roads, construct 8 number of motorable bridges, Mr. Speaker, construct, maintain over 30 kilometers of drainage networks, develop 1 traffic management plan and policy, Mr. Speaker. Members can follow on the same document as we have it there, Mr. Speaker. ICT and e-government, Mr. Speaker. Prepare 1 county communication policy, conduct 32 number of training at digital centers, and I would really want to encourage members to take an interest in ICTs, Mr. Speaker, because as a county, even when we are allocating our own money, Mr. Speaker, I have not seen much of ICT hubs coming either from the ward levels, Mr. Speaker, and this is where our youth are moving into, Mr. Speaker. In health, Mr. Speaker, we shall be issuing 127 health centers with title deeds, Mr. Speaker. Train 193 health workers, Mr. Speaker. Recruit 907 number of staff. Promote 1,997 number of staff, Mr. Speaker. Construct of a new level 4 health facility, Mr. Speaker. And with the construction of the next level 4 hospital, Mr. Speaker, where it will be, Mr. Speaker. Right now we are doing Rongai and we are also doing Kuresoi North, Mr. Speaker. If we have this one, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having all our sub-counties having a level 4 hospital across the 11 sub-counties that we have within Nakuru County, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, members can do a follow-up on that one, Mr. Speaker. In education, Mr. Speaker, we shall be proceeding in education, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having the education sector on Speaker at the county level focuses on provision of ECD and vocational training services. It protects the following in the 2025-2026 financial year. Supply of 600 ECD centers with e-learning facilities and ICT gadgets. Recruit 300 ECD teachers. Benefit 68,000 ECD pupils from school feeding programs. Allocate, disperse 185 million for bursaries, Mr. Speaker. And as you can remember, members, when we did our last ADP, we gave out, or when we did our last budget, we gave 480 million for the bursaries within Nakuru County. and I am hoping that even this year we shall be doing it even better, Mr. Speaker. Equip 200 ECDs, Mr. Speaker. The list within the ECD or the education is so long, Mr. Speaker, and members can also dip into that. General economic and commercial and labor affairs. We wish to construct one of their offices, revive 2 cooperatives, hold true trade exhibitions, Mr. Speaker, and inspect spot checks more than 80 businesses premises, Mr. Speaker. Environment protection and water and natural resources. Mr. Speaker, we shall do a rehabilitation of 1 REC offices, drilling of that 5 number of boreholes within Nakuru County, piping and extension of water to more than 20 kilometers within Nakuru County. Maintenance of 93 number of waste operational zones, fabricating of 1 skip roading system. Public administration and national relations, Mr. Speaker, are composed of 6 sectors, Mr. Speaker, and within these offices, Mr. Speaker, we have the Office of the Governor, Deputy Governor, Treasury, Public Services, Training and Devolution, County Public Services Board, and County Assembly, Mr. Speaker. Within here, Mr. Speaker, we wish to purchase 4 motor vehicles, completion of the Milimani complex, execution of emergency fund fully, issue 1 executive order, conduct 25 cabinet meetings, among others, Mr. Speaker. County Treasury, Mr. Speaker, has also prioritized the strengthening, management and usage of public funds, ensure prudence in financial management and reporting. Mr. Speaker, public service and training, devolution, citizen engagement, disaster management, and humanitarian assistance. We wish to construct and equip 1 sub-county office, construct and equipping of 5 ward offices, Mr. Speaker. And in this, Mr. Speaker, members should appreciate that we shall be having even the executive constructing ward offices at the ward level, Mr. Speaker. And at that, Mr. Speaker, I wish for us within the budget to have a proper coordination so that those ones that the Assembly has done, the executive should not do, so that we co-share this, because all these monies belong to us all, Mr. Speaker. County Public Service Board, Mr. Speaker, they wish to recruit 5 new board members, Mr. Speaker, and I think you have already commissioned that. Generation of financial reports and submission to County Assembly, facilitate staff recruitment, redesignation, and promotion as per departmental request, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when we come to the County Assembly of Nakuru, ours here, Mr. Speaker, we wish to provide effective and efficient services delivery which will be attained by targeted performance indicators, fully updated County Assembly website for stakeholders' access, developing risk management policy framework, passage of several bills, legislations that would be impactful to the residents of Nakuru, production of Hansard reports, implementation of Mwongozo guidelines, Mr. Speaker, analysis of passage of quarterly financial reports, conduct outreach program, Bunge Mashinani, Mr. Speaker, and I would really encourage that, Mr. Speaker, Bunge Mashinani in this budget, that members really take note that we should not just be coming to the County Assembly headquarters, Mr. Speaker. We should be holding this Bunge at the Mashinani level. I look for a time that we shall hold Bunge in Maimahio, Mr. Speaker. I look at a time when we shall hold Bunge at the extremes of Waseges, Mr. Speaker, or even in Kabatini, so that the good people of Kabatini can see the good shining shoes of our sergeant at arms, Mr. Speaker. Office of the County Attorney, Mr. Speaker. The sub-county program aims at ensuring that all county government departments and other units render efficient services to the residents of the county in accordance with the law, and all members of the public have access to basic services and services equitably, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you look at members within this assembly, today they have passed a report from the General Committee, Mr. Speaker, and this is the place that this report falls in, Mr. Speaker. The efficiency of this office, Mr. Speaker, depends on the good reports that the Jailer Committee is giving us, Mr. Speaker, but not ignoring the fact that the cases that are within the county are so many, Mr. Speaker. When we go to Naivasha, Mr. Speaker, like today, you'll get a case like in Viwandani, where a hospital is about to be demolished, Mr. Speaker, because we don't have enough lawyers to crisscross all our courts, Mr. Speaker. You have several cases, like we have been having the War Memorial case here, Mr. Speaker. It has taken so much time within our courts, Mr. Speaker. We have just that county attorney and the solicitor and the good gentleman that we have, Mr. Speaker. And, Mr. Speaker, if we can have many contracted firms that will help us deal with these cases, Mr. Speaker, the county will not waste any amount of money at any one moment. We shall not have our own constructed hospitals being demolished because we didn't honor a court case date, Mr. Speaker. Resource allocation, Mr. Speaker. I will go through the resource allocation according to this paper, Mr. Speaker. And at that time, Mr. Speaker, I'll go through each and every department with what was to be allocated, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, within the agriculture, allow me members to go to the subtotal of it. Within agriculture, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having 1.1 billion Kenyan shillings to be used within that department. Lands, housing, and physical planning, Mr. Speaker, we shall be having 893.7 million Kenyan shillings to go to that department. Nakuru City, Mr. Speaker, this document will see to it that we get 344.4 million Kenyan shillings for that. Naivasha municipality will be getting an accumulation of 434.4 million Kenyan shillings within that. Gilgil municipality is to get 236 million Kenyan shillings. Moro municipality, 146 million Kenyan shillings. Infrastructure department, Mr. Speaker, will be obtaining 1.8 billion Kenyan shillings. ICT e-government will be receiving 144.7 million Kenyan shillings. Health department within Nakuru County will be consuming 7.3 billion Kenyan shillings. Education, Mr. Speaker, will be getting 1.7 billion Kenyan shillings. Trade industrialization, 724 million Kenyan shillings. Environment protection, we shall be getting 764 million Kenyan shillings. Office of the Governor and Deputy, 359 million Kenyan shillings. County Assembly, 1.6 billion Kenyan shillings. Finance and Economic Planning, Mr. Speaker, 2.2 billion Kenyan shillings. Public Service and Devolution, 1.1 billion. Office of the County Attorney, 120 million Kenyan shillings. Social Protection, 769 million Kenyan shillings. Mr. Speaker, in total, we shall be getting 22.1 billion Kenyan shillings. The reality will be on the budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, revenue projection, Mr. Speaker, is well indicated there, Mr. Speaker, and members can see each and every part that we intend to use, Mr. Speaker, and we anticipate that we shall be getting what we call the Road Maintenance Levy Fund, Mr. Speaker, within that. We have the monitoring and evaluation of this document, Mr. Speaker, and we have recommendations that I will read, Mr. Speaker. More funding measures should be explored to implement inadequate resources from the county. And that's why you find that, Mr. Speaker, we start NMNT, like in Gilgil, other areas, Moro, Mr. Speaker, so that we can get revenue going up, Mr. Speaker. And I also encourage that, Mr. Speaker, at one time, a town like Maimahio should be considered for this, Mr. Speaker, because the kind of parking that we see in Maimahio is extreme, Mr. Speaker, can generate so much, within our revenue, Mr. Speaker. Within Naivasha town, Mr. Speaker, our recommendation as a committee is that the Finance Committee should visit such centers, Mr. Speaker, and look at Rongonot, they look at Naivasha town, whereby lorries park throughout the night along the roads, Mr. Speaker. We can obtain somewhere they can park at a fee, Mr. Speaker. It will increase our own revenue. Also, Mr. Speaker, at Kikope, Mr. Speaker, we have the same problem. When you go to Sarga and other regions along this highway, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, mine is to encourage the members of this assembly that when we are doing the dual carriage road, these are some of the things that this assembly should be bargaining for at each and every ward. When they stop at Gilgil, I think we should be able to give our sister who has taken some nap some time that to ensure that we get these roads and these funds in a better place, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I wish to say my gratitude to the committee and also to this House for taking time to listen to these documents, a very crucial document, and a document that will be there to guide us in our current budget. Within the House also, let me recognize Muzeheze. The last time we recognized you are not there. We are glad.
In this House, we do not have Wazee.
Honorable Heze, Mr. Speaker. Because of our age, Mr. Speaker, I felt it's an honorable name to him. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I wish to retire from there. I wish to ask Mheshimiwa Virginia to support.
The Honorable Member for Hellsgate.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I commend the work done by the Budget Committee. I stand to second. Thank you.
Thank you. I now want to propose the motion or the question that this House adopts the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriations on its consideration of the Annual Development Plan for the year 2025-2026 laid on the table of the Assembly on Wednesday, 4th June 2025 during the morning sitting. The motion is open for debate. The member for Nakuru East.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I want to stand and support the report. And indeed, I want to acknowledge the good work that has been done by the Committee on the Budget and Appropriation. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is worth mentioning that failing to plan is to failing to? As a county, I think we are in the right direction since we have a plan and we have a trajectory that we are intending to be. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is not the budget per se, but it outlines the plans that are there, and I want to acknowledge all that has been said by the Chairman Budget. In particular, of my concern is about the Nakuru City, the plans that are there, and I want to say that the plans that are there to do the 2 kilometers cabros and 1 kilometer tarmac within the city, I just want to urge the county government of Nakuru to look out the boundaries of the city, not to concentrate so much on the city center, but also to consider the outskirts of the city. Having coming from the ward that is far from the city center, that is Nakuru East Ward. I have a place called Mzewanyama and Mashini and Barnabas. Those people always claim that they are not part of the city, but with this good plan, indeed, I want to acknowledge that they are going to be included in this, and we are going to push for it. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, about the drainage plan, the master plan, is just a matter of actualizing the plan, because we've just from the the long rains, which have affected much of our roads and our drainage. So with this plan and the actualization now, if we put money in the plans, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to say that as a city, we are going to be very, very grateful on the plans that are there. Mr. Speaker, sir, when the chairman was outlining the estimates that are there, I want to acknowledge that this county assembly has been allocated 1.6 billion. That is a plan. So it is up to us members to urge members, when it comes now to the budget allocation, let's support this and see that, because I understand as a house, we have pending issues that are there, and it's up to us members to support that this allocation come to this honorable house so that we can attain what we've planned. With that, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to register my appreciation and support for the report. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, the honorable member for Nakuru East. The member for Elbagon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, if someone does not plan, he cannot reach his destination with guarantees. Mr. Speaker, this county, the county government of Nakuru, which is the executive plus the assembly, they have shown where they want to be after 5 years. And Mr. Speaker, I'm happy because I've had their offices to be constructed. Mr. Speaker, some of the ward administrators operate under the trees. They do not have offices. Some of the offices that they are there, that are meant for the ward administrators, do not even commensurate the role they play as the members of the executive. And therefore, with the offices that are being constructed, I believe there will be sanity and dignity in the wards, whereby the officers, who are actually the senior-most officers in our wards, they are going to be having some place to stay and also to do their functions. Mr. Speaker, much of the time, we as the MCAs, we've been doing the work of the ward administrators. Just because the ward administrators do not have the offices, but now I believe with those 5 offices that are coming, plus others, together with the offices that have been constructed by the assembly, we are going to have hope, and even devolution is going further to the wards. Mr. Speaker, on the issues of the children, that is education department, I've heard the Uji porridge, or rather the feeding program is still going on. But Mr. Speaker, I would wish to pester this house, or rather call upon this house to consider also making early education to be free, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, is cheap. And because there is budget bursary program, Mr. Speaker, I would wish that when these members will be retiring or coming up with the bursary program, they just put aside 1 million to go to those CCDs, because I know that is enough to make even our children who are enjoying porridge also to be having free education, because that is our mandate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on the side of the roads, I'm happy because so far I've heard that there are some funds that have been put aside for cabros and also for the tarmacking and also the drainage work, Mr. Speaker. I also know, Mr. Speaker, that the lower court ruled that the monies that were KRB money, they are supposed to come back to the wards. And I believe, Mr. Speaker, those programs that have already been set, we are going to actually to have rescued this county from the bad wards that we've been having. Mr. Speaker, on the sides of the cases that we've been having at the office of the county attorney, I believe that not only will they be procuring services, but we also need to see that office having enough workforce that can be able, Mr. Speaker, even to direct and to advise the cabinet and also different institutions that currently we have. Because currently, Mr. Speaker, we have many entities. We have municipalities, we have water bodies, and very soon we are going to have hospitals as entities of the county, Mr. Speaker. And I believe we can have proper workforce at the legal offices that we have in the county. Something is going to happen, and even the decision that will be made, Mr. Speaker, will not actually be finding ourselves in conflicting situations with the citizens, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, if you go to agriculture also, Mr. Speaker, agriculture is known to be the backbone. And Mr. Speaker, in Nakuru, I believe agriculture is the major economic activity that can boost this county. And I've heard, Mr. Speaker, there is enough resources that have been set aside, Mr. Speaker, to go to that venture as per the ADP, Mr. Speaker. There is resources that have been set aside, And therefore, it's upon the members, Mr. Speaker, because the hearings were set, to make sure that during the budget passage, Mr. Speaker, they will adhere to the ADP so that that department can be supported appropriately, Mr. Speaker, to be able to feed the citizens and also to stir the trade, Mr. Speaker, within our region, because we really depend on into agriculture, Mr. Speaker, to support any other activity around this area, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I beg to support the report of the ADP, Mr. Speaker, and hoping that, Mr. Speaker, because that is a beacon, we are all going to focus into that beacon, that shall be our guiding compass, Mr. Speaker, so that we can take this ship that is called Nakuru County to the right direction. And Mr. Speaker, I hope that we are going to anchor to our destination with all guarantees that I started talking about, Mr. Speaker. I beg to support.
Thank you. The Honorable Majority Leader, and then later the Honorable Member for Viwandani.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. I stand to support this motion. Somebody just said that when you want to succeed, you must actually have the initial plans. And I want to say that these projections that have been given in this report are quite encouraging. Projecting to have about 22 billion Kenya shillings in our county is actually something that needs to be looked into in good time so that we don't fail. Usually they say that when you don't plan, then when you fail to plan, then of course you are going to fail to undertake. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, what has impressed me most is the projection for the amount of money that is allocated to the Ministry of Health, over 7 billion. That in itself, it is well when these funds becomes available and it's properly allocated to various departments in the Department of Health. I'm quite sure that we are going to realize a lot of good services that will be provided to our people, and that in itself quite encouraging. Looking into agriculture, which has also benefited, which is going to benefit with around 1.1 billion, that again in itself is quite encouraging because we are actually trying to find ways of encouraging and motivating our local farmers to ensure that production of foods is enormous. And once we are sufficient with food within our county, definitely will be very stable and will be able to undertake other activities. Mr. Speaker, sir, I think the challenge that I'm only going to throw to the Finance Committee is that they should be able to actually solicit their efforts to ensure that they find ways of making the recommendations that will enable us to get a lot of own source revenue, because without making effort, I'm quite sure that this plan will be a plan in futility. So we want to actualize the plan by ensuring that there are strategies to actually get these funds. So I want to recommend the Budget Committee for this, and it's indeed a very good report, and I want to believe that once it is actualized, then we are going to benefit from it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, the Honorable Leader of Majority Party. The member for Viwandani, and then the last member would have an opportunity, the member for Kabatini.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I want to commend the Committee on Budgetary and Appropriation for a good report that they have come up with. I also wish to welcome the student from Durumo. It has been quite a while since you mentioned the name, Honorable Speaker. That is why I had forgotten. So feel much welcome here. And I wish that you learn something from us as you go home. Oh, they are gone. Anyway, thank you. Honorable Speaker, as I can see from the allocation, I'm happy that we are going to have renovations of former county council houses. And also there is a quite funding in terms of security, because we are having straight writing, installation and of flood mats. There are also other drainage and water connections. And as you know, water is life, as it is said. So I wish to thank the committee, and what I wish is that all this will be implemented, because it can be said, it can be heard good in papers, but when it comes to implementation, Honorable Speaker, we fail to actualize the plan that can give a good future to our county and to our people. So I wish to support this document and wish that the executive will implement as soon as we shall all pass this one. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. The member for Kabatini. Now, there's an order of precedence to be observed. The minority whip, and then lastly, the member for Kabatini.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to support this motion. Mr. Speaker, I would like to dwell on own source revenue because we've been setting targets which we have not been able to meet. So the document is very good. I commend the chair, budget, and the members of the budget committee for coming up with such a document, and the executive who have made it possible for us to have this document. But Mr. Speaker, I would urge our finance committee to pull up their socks, because the reason we usually have supplementary on some headquarter projects is because we have not been able to meet the target. Because even if we are talking about 20 billion, we are talking about 20 billion plus where our own source revenue is counted therein. And if we don't meet the target, that means we have to do away with some projects which had already been allocated money. So I know the vice chair is here. I don't see the chair, finance committee. It's up to them to come up with ways of how we are going to get, or how we are going to improve on our own source revenue, including the FIF, Mr. Speaker. We see that we have hospitals. We have been pulling money or allocating money for equipping. Like, for example, like Naivasha, level 4 hospital, if we happen to equip and have an MRI in the hospital, and also a CT scan in the hospital, which I believe in this coming financial year 25-26, we shall be able to equip that hospital. That means it's not that we want our people to get sick and be going for MRI, but some things, Mr. Speaker, are inevitable when we are in this life. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm hoping we'll get those hospitals equipped, because it has been, we have been allocating money. What happens at the executive is a story for another day. So I'm hoping this time around we walk our talk, we equip our hospitals so that the hospitals can be able to run smoothly and give the services our people require, instead of our people going to private hospitals. And yet we are telling them if they kind of register for SHA, then everything will be done at our local hospitals. Mr. Speaker, there is the issue of the municipalities, and like the city, as Mheshimiwa Geru, those he has worked out, we see that some wards are in the municipality, like my ward, Hell's Gate Ward, or the ward of Hell's Gate Ward, not mine. The ward belongs to the county. We see that it's said to be in the municipality, yet when it comes to the allocation of money being allocated for drainage and other projects, it's not factored. This time around, we have factored all that, Mr. Speaker, so that we can or such wards, even those in the city, like Baruti, Kapukules, can also be proud to be in the city and to be among the wards in the municipality. And there are occasions, even the World Bank money should be there. Mr. Speaker, like in Karagita, we have tarmac roads which were tarmacked by the World Bank projects which fall under municipality in the year 2009 to 2016. Yet now the roads are worn out. When you go to the municipality, they tell you that they are not the ones who are supposed to maintain the roads or to recarpet the roads. Yet the World Fund can also not be able to recarpet the tarmac roads. So it's a high time that now the municipality should come in and the money allocated there lean and recarpet the roads so that our people can continue getting the services they require. So, Mr. Speaker, I do support and urge the members to support this ADP so that we can be able to forge ahead as a county. And concentrating so much on roads, especially the rural roads, Mr. Speaker, we have heard that the Agriculture Department has been allocated money. And after the farmers have planted and they are harvesting, they need the roads so that they can be able to take their products to the market. So agriculture and the roads department, they go hand in hand, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I do support, and I hope members will support this document or this motion. Thank you.
Thank you. The member for Kabatini.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I arise to support the report on the ADP, and first is to commend the good job of the Budget Committee. On this report, I would like to support on agriculture. Remembering that our ward in Kabatini, mostly we deal with agriculture, and seeing that they will be given chickens and goats, I think it will be a good report. And also on the road department. The rural wards, we are suffering a lot because they are concentrating on the urban centers. And when you go on our areas, you see the roads are impassable. As I support this report and the good job that the Budget Committee has done, I would also like to suggest that the executive part, they play their part in the right time because they are doing us in implementing the project. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, and I would like to support this report.
Thank you. The Deputy Leader of Majority Party, and then I will call it to question.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for catching my eye. I want to support this motion, especially having Gilgil mentioned as one of the beneficiaries in the municipal planning. And I would like also to commend the Committee of Budget and the Executive, for I know they have done this in consultation. And this is a good plan. As my friend wanted to say, Honorable Kanyere, that failing to plan is planning to fail. So this is a good plan, and we hope that it will be implemented so that the county can get revenue, and also so that we can achieve objective of development as we had promised the electorates. I'd like also to add something on what Honorable Virginia has said on revenue collection of the county, and say that sometimes it is hardening to see that, it is saddening to report that we have some revenue collection points, especially where we collect some sand, sand is harvested, stone, and all that. And we find that as a finance committee, we have visited these stations, and we have discovered that there are so many malpractices when it comes to revenue collection, and so many loopholes of money being lost in some dubious ways. So apart from making sure that we are getting revenue, it's also good to make sure that it is well handled and directed to the right offices or department, so that can be used to improve development in our county. So, Honorable Speaker, I support this report and really request that all departments are involved to make sure that this project has been achieved and it has accomplished. And because I've seen it is 2025-2026, it is is it the last budget, Honorable?
Order.
Alex,
You're not able to cross-ask a question to another member.
Paul. Okay, I apologize, Honorable Speaker. But what I wanted to say, it is towards the end of our time in the Assembly, and if it is implemented, we'll have at least something to show our electorates that we have what we have done during our tenure. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I will put it to question that this House adopts the report of the Committee on Budget and Appropriations on its consideration of the Annual Development Plan for 2025-2026 financial year, laid on the table of the Assembly on Wednesday, 4th June 2025, during the morning sitting. As many who are of that opinion say aye. As many who are of contrary opinion say nay. The ayes have it.
Next order. Mr. Speaker, sir, those are the orders of the morning sitting.
We all arise. Honorable members, this House is adjourned to today, 2:30 p.m. Thank you.